In this video, we will discuss important MCQs for your Arunachal Pradesh Junior Engineer Civil Examination. If you are new on our channel, then please subscribe our channel and install our application Ranking Pedia Education. When you will visit YT class notes section, you can access free classes and you can also give free mock test. If you are preparing for APPSC Junior Engineer Civil Exam, you can enroll in our course. In our course, you will get ebook that will cover entire civil engineering portion, question bank that will cover civil engineering portion, and mock test series that will consist of 10 mock tests. Course fee is just 999 rupees. First question is, in chain surveying work, the line joining tie stations for taking offsets from it is known as. Your options are tie line, check line, chain line, or base line. So in chain surveying work, the line joining tie stations for taking offset from it is known as tie line. Option number A is correct. Your next question is, the magnitude of sag correction during measurement of length by chaining is proportional to the. Your options are cube of the weight of the chain in kg per meter run, or your B option is cube root of the weight of the chain in kg per m run. Option C is the square of the run weight of the chain in kg per m run, or square root of the weight of the chain. So which one is the correct? You have to answer this. So that is yours. So your sag correction is what? Sag correction is always be negative. Sag correction is W square into L cube by 24 Pn whole square. W is your weight of chain per meter length, L is your length of chain, and Pn, that is your normal pull in kg. So that is sag correction is your, that is square of the run weight of the chain in kg per m run. Option number C is correct. Next question is, among the following, which equipment is not used in chain survey? So you have to answer this. Your option is ranging rod, offset rod, L-date, or your option number D, that is plumb bob. So L-date is a surveying which is used with the plane table for draw lines of sight on distant objects. Option number C is correct, that is your L-date. Next question is, in chain surveying, in order to locate the position of a point accurately by perpendicular offsets, we should determine the direction of perpendicular by. Your option is dumpy level, planimeter, theodolite, or optical square. So which one is correct? So you have to answer this. So that is your optical square. In chain surveying, in order to locate the position of a point accurately by perpendicular offset, we should determine the direction of perpendicular by optical square. Option number D is correct. Next question is, if one were engaged in chain surveying, the field work would then be limited to. Your option is only linear measurements, only angular measurements, both angular as well as linear measurements, or none of the above. So in chain surveying, taking only linear measurement by the tape or chain is considered. So which is the correct? Only linear measurement. Option number A is correct. Next question is, the process of determining the location of the station occupied by the plane table is called as. Your option is intersection, 3-point problem, traversing, or resection. So the best appropriate method is resection, in which your plane table station is located from the position of two plotted position. So which one is the correct? That is option number D, resection. Next question is, in a plane table survey, the plotting inaccessible points can be convenient done by. Your option is method of interpolation, method of radiation, method of traversing, or method of intersection. So for the plotting of inaccessible point, intersection method of plane table survey is used. So which one is used? That is your method of intersection. Option number D is correct. Next question is, in a plane tabling failure of fix occurs when. So in plane tabling failure of fix occurs when your options are: the plane table is inside the great triangle, the plane table is inside the great circle, the plane table is outside the great circle, or the plane table is on the great circle. So in a plane tabling failure of fix occurs when the plane table is on the great circle. Option number D is correct. Next question is, the method of plane tabling commonly used for establishing the instrument station is. Your option is, so you have to answer which method is used. So that is your option number. Options are given. Option A is your radiation method. Option B is your intersection method. Option C is your resection method, and option D is your traversing method. So which is the correct? That is your resection method. The method of plane tabling commonly used for establishing the instrument station is your resection method. Resection method, it is the process of determining the plotted position of a station which are occupied by the plane table. Okay, so option number C is correct. Next question is, the operation of revolving a plane table about its vertical axis so that all the lines on the sheet become parallel to the corresponding lines on the ground is known as. Your options are given: leveling, centering, orientation, or setting. So which is the correct? So orientation is the process of plotting the plane table into some fixed direction so that the line representing the certain direction on the plane is parallel to the corresponding direction on the ground. So orientation is correct. That is option number C. Next question is, in the prismatic compass. So you have to answer which condition follows. Option number A is, the magnetic needle moves with the box. Option B is, the line of sight does not move with the box. Option C is, the magnetic needle and graduated circle is fixed to each other. Option D is, the graduated circle is fixed to the box and the magnetic needle always remains in the north to south direction. So which is the correct? You have to answer this. So in the prismatic compass, your graduated ring attached with the needle, the ring does not rotate with the line of sight. That is your option number C is correct. The magnetic needle and graduated circle is fixed to each other. Next question is, in surveying measurement, the bearing taken in clockwise direction with respect to magnetic north are referred as. So your options are magnetic meridian, true meridian, whole circle bearing, and your reduced bearing is option number D. So in surveying measurement, the bearing taken in clockwise direction with respect to magnetic north are referred as whole circle bearing. That is also called azimuthal bearing. That is option number C is correct, whole circle bearing. Next question, a bearing of a line is also known as. So your options are reduced bearing, true bearing, magnetic bearing, or azimuth. So bearing of line is called magnetic bearing. It is a horizontal angle measured with magnetic meridian. So option number C is correct, that is magnetic bearing. Next question is, magnetic declination is. So you have to answer among the options. Options A is, that is the deflection of magnetic needle due to external magnetic sources. Option B is the error in the bearing due to external magnetic influences. Option number C is the angle between the true meridian and the magnetic meridian at a place. Option number D is the dip of a needle to the Earth's magnetic field. So magnetic declination is the horizontal angle between your magnetic meridian and your true meridian. Okay, so which one is the correct? The angle between the true meridian and magnetic meridian at a place. Option number C is correct. Next question is, the horizontal angle between the true meridian and magnetic meridian is known as. So option is declination, dip, bearing, or local attraction. So in previous question we have discussed. So which one is the correct? That is your declination. Next question is, in trigonometrical leveling, reciprocal observation eliminates. Your options are instruments error, refraction error, gross error, or compensating error. So reciprocal leveling is used to obtain accuracy and eliminates what? Your error in instrument adjustment, combined effects of earth curvature, and also refraction of atmosphere, and variation in the average refraction. So which one is the correct? That is your refraction error. Option number B is correct. Next question is, which of the following correction is relevant with regards to trigonometrical leveling? Your options are correction for dip, correction for axis signal, correction for curvature, and correction for parallax. So which one is correct? So correction for axis signal is relevant with regards to trigonometrical leveling. So that is your option number B is correct. That is correction for axis signal. Next question is, reciprocal leveling eliminate the effect of. So 1, 2, 3, 4 points are there, and the question is, which of these statements are correct? So you have to answer this. So reciprocal leveling eliminate the effect of. First point is your errors due to atmospheric refraction, errors due to Earth's curvature. Third point is error in staff reading, and your fourth point is error due to collimation line. So which of these statements are correct? So reciprocal leveling must be used to obtain accuracy and to eliminate the effect of errors due to Earth's curvature and errors due to atmospheric refraction, variation in the average refraction, errors due to instrument adjustment. So which one is correct? That is your 1 point is correct. That is first point is correct. That is error due to atmospheric refraction. Second point is correct, error due to Earth's curvature, and third point is also correct, errors due to collimation line. So option number D is correct. That is 1, 2, and 4. Next question is, while doing the leveling process on a steep slope, the instrument should preferably be set up successively along a. Your options are triangular path, curved path, then zigzag path, and your third last option is your straight path. So while doing the leveling process on a steep slope, the instrument should preferably be set up successively along a zigzag path. Option number D is correct. Next question is, leveling across a river is done by. Your options are fly leveling, reciprocal leveling, trigonometrical leveling, or cross leveling. So which one is the correct? That is your option number B, reciprocal leveling. Leveling across a river is done by reciprocal leveling. Option number B is correct. Next question is, a plane surface on a contour map is indicated by. Option A is contour lines for apart from each other, contour lines closely placed with each other. Then next one is your series of straight, parallel, and equal spaced contour lines, or option number D, that is your mutually crossing contour lines. So plane surface on a contour map is indicated by your series of straight, parallel, and equal spaced contour line. Option number C is correct. Okay. Next question is, a contour line intersects a ridge line or a valley line. Your option is below 90 degree, at 90 degree, more than 90 degree, or none of these. A contour line intersects a ridge line or a valley line at 90 degree. That is option number B is correct. Next question is, which of the following method of contouring is most suitable for a hilly terrain? Your option is direct method, square method, cross section method, or tachymetric method. So which one following method of contouring is most suitable for your hilly terrain? That is your tachymetric method. Option number D is correct. Next question is, which of the following is not an indirect method of countering? That is, options are given: graphical method, cross section method, squares method, or tachymetric method. So graphical method is a direct method of countering. Okay, it is a linearly interpolation of counterpoints using your tracing sheets. Option number A is correct, that is graphical method. Next question is, the indirect method of countering has all the following advantages over direct method except one. So you have to answer this. First option is your economy, second is your suitable for hilly terrain, third is your accuracy, and last is your suitability for large projects. So which properties are from direct and which are from indirect? And the indirect method of countering has all the following advantages except one over direct method, that is your accuracy. Option number C is correct. Next question is, if telescope of theodolite can rotate about its horizontal axis in the vertical plane completely, then the theodolite is termed as, your option is optical theodolite, azimuth theodolite, or transit theodolite, or non-transit theodolite. So which one is the correct? That is your transit theodolite. If a telescope of theodolite can rotate about its horizontal axis in the vertical plane completely, then the theodolite is your transit theodolite. Option number C is correct. Next question is, setting out a simple curve by two theodolite methods eliminates, your options are linear measurements, angular measurements, linear and angular measurements, or none of the above. So setting out a simple curve by two theodolite methods eliminates linear measurement. That is option number A is correct. Next question is, the least count of standard vernier theodolite is, your options are 40 seconds, 30 seconds, 10 seconds, or 20 seconds. So the least count of standard vernier theodolite is 20 seconds. Option number D is correct. Next question is, what is the continuous motion of telescope in theodolite about the vertical axis in the horizontal plane? Your options are transitioning, swing, transiting, or centering. So which one is the correct? That is your swing. Option number B is correct. Next question is, fine adjustment in a theodolite is done by, your options are focusing screw, foot screw, clamp screw, or tangent screw. So fine adjustment in the theodolite is done by tangent screw. That is your option number D is correct. So these are important questions for your examination. Subscribe our channel and install our application Ranking Pedia Education, where you can access free classes.